we can have a healthy debate. Civility is not a weakness, by the way. It is a strength.
A moment of drama during tonight's State of the State address. Protesters had to be removed as the governor referenced Tennessee's abortion ban. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Carrie Sharp.
And I'm Rory Johnston. Yeah, the governor touched on several topics during his address tonight. Our News Channel 5's Chris Davis was at the Capitol as Governor Lee shared his vision for Tennessee.
Will the committee please escort the governor forward?
Courses of applause, cheers, and handshakes greeted Governor Bill Lee for his fifth State of the State.
And the state of our beloved state is prosperous, hopeful, and unrivaled.
Now the question becomes, will all of his proposals be welcomed as warmly?
We are proposing an additional $3 billion to build roads in all 3 Grand Divisions of Tennessee.
When it comes to improving Tennessee traffic, the governor wants to steer the state into choice lanes, a public-private partnership that would pave additional lanes on the side of interstates that would give drivers the option to bypass traffic if they're willing to pay a fee.
And hear me when I say this, toll roads are not on the table. We're talking about choice lanes, public-private partnerships.
On the topic of education, he gave teachers a reason to cheer.
We're proposing legislation that, if it passes, will increase the minimum teacher pay by the time I leave office to $50,000.
But he also defended some of his more controversial plans for Tennessee public schools, like his school choice plan for Nashville and Memphis, along with the 3rd grade retention law.
We know the worst thing that we can do for a child's success is to push them to the next level when they are simply not ready.
Several members of his own party have submitted bills that would change the new policy that requires 3rd graders to repeat the grade if their TCAP reading scores are too low.
The ability to read at grade level can determine a child's future. And our approach has to be about providing additional support so that every student is set up for success in the classroom and beyond.
But the biggest fireworks of the night came when he addressed abortion access in Tennessee.
Pro-life is much more than defending the lives of the unborn, and it's not a matter of politics. This is about human dignity.
3 women shouted at the governor before being whisked away by troopers.
Civility is not a weakness, by the way. It is a strength.
The governor also made news by proposing the creation of 4 new state parks and a grocery store sales tax holiday that, instead of lasting just 1 month, that would last for 3 months. Of course, all of these ideas would have to be approved by the legislature. At the Capitol, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.